Colleagues, I wasn't sure that I was going to rise to speak today until I heard one of our colleagues who's a gubernatorial candidate referencing my city of San Francisco, and I had to rise. The very first time I spoke at San Francisco City Hall some 18 years ago was at a hearing to support Sanctuary City. And I've been asked many years, over the years, why I support Sanctuary City. Because like our colleague from San Luis Obispo, I used to be a badge-carrying member of law enforcement. I served as an assistant district attorney, a criminal prosecutor in San Francisco. And from that experience, I know, from speaking to hundreds of victims of crimes, of witnesses of crimes, that if you are an immigrant victim or you're an immigrant witness, it's difficult to trust working with law enforcement if you think there's a chance that your immigration status might be passed along to the federal government. And the flip side of that is, if you know that that information might be passed along, you will not cooperate with law enforcement. And in this day and age, when we have a president who has targeted entire immigrant communities, we have seen a significant drop of our immigrant family members, our immigrant community working with law enforcement. The police chief of Los Angeles recently reported that in LA this past year, the percentage of sexual assault cases reported by Latino community members has dropped by 25%. For sexual assaults, domestic violence cases that have been reported have dropped by 10%. We're talking about thousands upon thousands of cases. Now, do we think that those crimes are not happening? Of course not. Those crimes are happening, but they're not being reported. And we don't have our family members, our immigrant community members, coming forth to work with law enforcement on this. We need to ensure maximum cooperation between law enforcement and immigrant communities. This is why I'm a co-author of the Values Act. This is why I think this is an act that protects us, that makes us safe, and reflects the great values of our state. I respectfully ask for your support.